Hey, right now I am looking like complete shit. I'm not even gonna lie, this is disgusting. If you want to know what shit looks like, or actually no, if there's someone you hate in your life, take a picture of this right here and send it to them, and they're gonna understand, like, wow, that you really don't like me because I am looking like shit right now. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, please don't worry about me looking like shit. We're going to talk about how to handle someone breaking away from you, right? Not so much breaking up, but like you feel he's losing his interest. He is pulling away. And in this video, I kind of wanted to describe, the whole thing in a different way, a different manner, because usually when you hear these kind of, the subject, people will say on YouTube, if he does this, do that. If he's doing that, then do this. And I kind of wanted to give you a different perspective on it because, it's too systematic. That's not how it's supposed to be. And to do that, I kind of wanted to go through several things. First off, you need to know that if a guy starts breaking away, or even like I always tell like my guy friends, I feel like when a girl breaks up with you, she's not breaking up with you because of that moment so much as she's been thinking about it prior, right? Like it's popped in her head before. Because no one's gonna break up with you. Just logically, if you did something to me right now, unless it was like horrific, like it's against my morals or values, I'll just be mad at you. I'm not gonna be like, or you, or whatever, you or me, whoever, right? We're not just gonna break up with the person right then and there because of that thing, unless it's like, again, horrific, like it's cheating, or it's they do something strongly against your morals or what you believe or stand for. But if it's like an interest kind of thing, like like you just don't lose interest overnight like that in someone, or you do actually sometimes, but. You know what I mean? Like usually when someone breaks up with someone, especially when it's men, men don't do it right then and there. They thought about it prior. I would say weeks prior. They're just kind of feeling it. And, it usually comes down to, like it's not getting any better. The guy's thinking it's not getting any better. It's this, it's that. I'm going to break away. And the breakaway process is kind of a way for a guy to soften the blow. He wants to break away. It's one of those things, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but a lot of jobs, like if you're at a retail or if you're at a hourly job, instead of them firing a lot of people, what they will do is just give you less and less hours in hopes that you will quit because you're not getting what you want. And that's kind of how men are. When men start breaking away, they do it because they're thinking, well, if I start breaking away, it's going to soften the blow. She's going to lose interest, and she's going to, break up with me, or she's going to go do her own thing, or, maybe she's not, the men want to avoid confrontation and accountability. So they're hoping that, he's going to break away far enough, and then you all just do your separate thing. Of course, it's never like that because you want to know questions and answers on, or you have questions and you need answers onto what the hell is going on. So, why are men doing this? Why are men breaking away, and what the hell to do? For you all who do not know, I have a degree in English literature, and I love to write. And in writing, there's this thing called a through line. It's a straight line. It's the most basic, straightest line possible from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. It's the main of the main story, right? So it would be, in our case, girl, you like boy doesn't like you, boy's breaking away, how do I get boy back? Simple as that, right? You see a lot of stories. We'll take Twilight for example, because everyone probably has seen or watched or read Twilight. The main story is obviously their story, Bella's, and sorry if I'm ruining it for you, spoiler, right? Bella and whatever his name, Edwards. And then, of course, the subplots would be like their histories, the vampire stuff going on in the background, Taylor Lautner and the wolves, and all that kind of stuff. That's all subplots, right? But the main line is bam, bam. And what you need to do to be successful as men is to be on this line, okay? Now, a lot of women have the problem when it comes to men breaking away. Women break off this line, right? When you start chasing him, here's the line. You start going up here, right? You're up here. You're on a different plot. You're in a different mindset, a different mode than actually just like your plot line, than what you're wanting, than what you're going for. If you're being very anti-man at the time when he's breaking away, you're like, okay, well, fuck you then. You're gonna do your own thing. I'm not even about you. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do. You're still breaking. You're down here now. You're still breaking away from the line because that's not what you want. When you start chasing, you're starting to seek validation. You're not in the natural state that you want. Okay. So what the hell are you supposed to do when a guy breaks away? Again, a guy's breaking away it could be for several reasons, right? And we're talking about guys who just lose interest, not he's my ex now, or he's talking to other women. He's just losing interest. You're feeling he's texting you less, he's doing less, he's not putting as much, just effort into the, hey, you see that person right there? What the fuck are they doing? Hold on, man. I'm telling you, there's some sketchy motherfuckers around here, man. Hold on, what the hell are they doing? Anyway, right. Oh my God, I'm gonna knock her out. Like, I lost my train of thought. The reasons men break, oh my God, I'm gonna get her. Wait till I get out of here. I'm gonna get her after this. The reason men lose interest, right? It will come down to usually, him wanting freedom, him finding something better, maybe him not liking you to begin with, which if that's the case, you can't really do anything. But a lot of women make the mistake to chase, to question, to pressure him. And what that does is he automatically puts up this wall, right? He automatically puts up a wall, and he says, and he goes on the defensive, and that pushes him away more. Well, what I think a lot of women need to do is do less, but make it very quality type things, right? You have this through line right here. You have this main line, this main plot. Your goal in that plot should be, or your plot should be, I want to become, the best version of myself. I have my own goals. I have my own plans. I have my own this. I have my own that, right? And if the guy's in it, great. Now, I think if he starts breaking away, you need to probably see him less, text him less. There's a lot of power. A lot of people don't understand this. There's a lot of power. There's a bunch of power in space and separation, right? When you separate from somebody, you give them the chance, the opportunity to miss you, to yearn for you, to know what it's like without you. And you might think, well, he doesn't care. He's losing interest in me. You're right, but he's probably losing interest because you're losing value and social proof in his eyes. So either way, like when you do break, let's say he's not interested, like he's losing interest anyway when you're with him. So when he's breaking away, or when he's breaking away, you need to step back and let him get that distance, let him do his thing, and then go about and doing yours and start creating your value and social proof again. And what I would do is, if you need to reach out to him, obviously, because if you just let him go and float, he's just going to float and go out and do his own thing. So what you need to do is send less text, but make them quality text, right? You always hear me talking about the text in this channel, quality text, pictures, asking him questions, stuff like that. Like, again, I said in my last video, what looks better on me, this or this, right? Or something like that. Or inside jokes, like, you tell him, oh my God, you would not believe what I just saw. Remember when we talked about X, Y, blah, 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 and then go about that. Don't make it so much about you and him, like, hey, is there something wrong? Question mark. Because obviously there is, right? You just need to do your own thing. I would send a couple of those, and then I would try to send something to get together, right? Like, hey, like again, like I said before, I think I said this before in a video a long time ago. Let's say you're sitting at Starbucks. Let's say you're a student and you're sitting at Starbucks and you're doing your paper. Send him a picture of the empty Starbucks. Let's say it's empty, right? Of the empty Starbucks, and said, I'm studying. Can you keep me company, right? Or would you want to keep me company, or something like that? Maybe not keep you company because that makes you sound bored or boring. But I need a break from studying. Can you come? You want to get some coffee? Question mark, right? Something like that, because it's very nonchalant. It's very non-threatening. It's not questioning him. It's not it's not like, overbearing him. You know, it's chill, it's relaxed, it feels natural, it unfolds naturally, right? You're at Starbucks, you're alone, you're studying. Why not send him a picture saying, hey, I need a break, I have a lot on my mind, would you want to get some coffee? Something simple like that. You know, you have a through line. Your job is to get back on this line. Don't go up here and start chasing. Don't go down here and be like, well, fuck you then. You know, if you're going to be like that, then I'm going to go talk to this and do that. Which you can talk to other men. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're not his boyfriend. Oh, right. Well, you're not his girlfriend. But, you know, so you can talk to whoever you want, which I would actually work on that too. The less the guy starts talking to you, the more you need to start talking to other men. That should be like a balance, right? It should be right here all the time. It shouldn't be like, oh, this guy, boo, he's so great, I'll fuck all other men. No. Unless you're in a relationship, it should be like this, right? Everything should be on that relationship. But when you're just talking to guys, or you're just you know, dating, it should always be like this. Because I promise you, ladies, I promise you, I would probably bet my whole thing on this, my career, he's talking to other women. If you're dating, even if he says he's not, I promise you, oh my God, I would bet my life on this. So you need to do the same thing, right? A guy's not going to put all his eggs in one basket when he's not even sure about it. Especially if you guys haven't had sex, or you guys just started talking. There's no reason for a guy to put all his eggs in one basket and just talk to you. That's just stupid. I'm sorry, just car over here. That's just ridiculous. So don't expect him to. So you need to talk to, you know, and a lot of women hate the sound of that, but you know what? That's just how it is, you know. Men like to talk to multiple women. So when you're talking, or he starts breaking away, you need to start talking to other men. You need to have a balance like that. The more attention he gives you, great, go with it. Give him more attention. But if he starts breaking away, you need to break away. Not break away, but you need to start talking to other men. So very slowly, you know, kind of like get in. See, this is the car I'm talking about. This is the car I'm talking about. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? But with that being said, again, you know, you need to have it balanced. You don't want to go up here and start chasing. You don't want to go down here and be like, fuck you, dude. You want to try to bring him back to this line. You don't want to go over top. You don't want to go on the bottom. You want to keep it chill. So with that being said, I love you, ladies. Please subscribe to my channel. Please get my ebook below if you haven't yet. I love you. Take care. Don't chase motherfuckers who ain't interested in you. I'm telling you, it does not go down a good road. Love you. Peace.